Back with another episode of Rest of Cycle Podcast. It's your boy, Will Smith.
And your boy, Trey Williams.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in this week. We got a special guest on here, my boy, Damon Rogers.
What's up with it, bro?
What's up with it, man? You know what I'm saying? Let us know who you is out here. Let us know what's going on with you. It's a good job. I mean, we're lucky to have you.
About time.
Yeah, about time. Yeah, it's been a minute. I mean,
Yeah.
We talked about this shit way too long.
Yeah, music. But your music going crazy.
Mm.
Let us know about that. I enjoyed the show that you did with David East, man. Let the people know.
That was your first time coming after I told your ass to come to a
Yeah. I'll be so busy, man. I mean, I'm like, I got like 7 jobs, So y'all just pray for it.
He say he be busy, but at the same time, it's like I did a lot of these hoes. So I guess it like kind of like open his eyes, like nigga, like this is shit. This the
I took off.
It's for real.
I took
like,
off.
This shit is serious.
If somebody know, I know Trey know,
Yeah.
bro. He always, bro. Sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice, And
Yeah, he's still learning that part.
Like so, bro. I be busy, bro. But I was just like, man, let me go out there and see my boy, like in his rarest form. You know what I'm saying? We coming up on the court. I never would think you would be a rapper,
nigga. We went from basketball, goddamn cross country.
Who would think I'd be running
I gotta see them pictures. Will out there running cross
Oh
country.
no, I would never let you see them hoes.
Bro, I'm in the back. I'll make sure I get a clip of
we got medals too.
Yeah, no, for real. We was legit.
We got medals.
See, I know what it is. We go to these schools sometimes when you popular, you cold in one sport, they try to get you in. The coach try to get you in all the sports, whether you like amazing or not. That's one of the situations. Because Will's out there running cross country, I'd have to really like me. I was on a swim team.
The slimmer version of him. Though.
Yeah, the slimmer version.
Slimmer version. You know when niggas graduate and get into their business career field, like niggas just start doing.
One day I
will.
Will. He a foodie. He gonna eat.
He gonna eat. Nah, for real. A whole bunch of chicken packet noodles later. So
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Let us know what's going on. Any shows you got upcoming. Let us know, man. It's your world.
As you know, like I just did the Davey show. Previous to that,
okay,
I did the West Side Boogie show.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to those artists, man. Shout out to the artists for real.
Yeah, and like before that, like last year, bro, like I really just started doing my own shit as far as like putting my own shows together goes.
Right.
Cause it was COVID, and like before then, I kind of had a stride of doing shows.
Right.
But like since
I remember.
COVID hit,
I remember.
It was like,
what you gonna do?
Yeah. And like jobs wasn't hiring and shit, so I just started doing my own shit and just started putting my own money into it.
I mean, that's how I be.
Have a good conversation.
Yeah, that's how I be.
I got a lot of questions for you on your music, because I used to do music and I know how hard it really is to try to do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I don't know that. So before we even get all the way into that, I think what you're doing is amazing. He told me about the show, so I'm like, even I want to go check out a show now.
No, for sure.
And I'm 31, bro, but I just went to my first concert like last year. I think it had to be last year.
Yeah, it was last year.
Concert. Just because I know his brother. His brother invited me to the Travis LeBranch. He's also an actor. He invited me.
Shout out to
Travis. You ain't never been to no concert?
Nah, I've never been in a concert.
That's crazy.
It's weird because in life I haven't done a lot of the regular stuff. I don't know where my childhood and my teenage years went.
Under a rock.
Right.
So
to go into today's topic is, do you think you can have a successful career 100%? I mean, shit. Do you think you can have a successful career? Keep this going. This is real. This is real time.
Real time.
Yeah.
Real fucking time.
Real time.
I know I'm finna be fucking nervous.
Let me know where you.
I told you, this shit is different than on stage.
Can you chase your dreams and be in a relationship? Like, can you chase your dreams 100% and be in a relationship and be successful? Like early on, like throughout your journey. That's the question.
I like this shit. Like, this shit is not scripted at all. I like this.
Yeah, this is
Never.
I feel like I'm gonna speak from my perspective.
Yeah.
And my personal situations.
That's what you here to do. That's what you really do.
I personally feel like it's a relationship will like kind of slow you down in a way. Well, let's just not say you. I'm gonna say me. It kind of slowed me down in a way. Yeah, because
what's your reason?
My reason is like, okay, you got to find a balance of time, in my opinion. Like, and then also you got to make a motherfucker happy every day of the motherfucker.
That's cool, but shit.
And like like, I don't know. When I was in a relationship, I found myself doing this shit, and I got completely off the rear with the shit I intended out doing for my personal self, as far as like being an artist goes.
Right.
Like, I found myself slowing all this shit down, and I was doing this shit. So I was in a position to where like, nigga, like, Are you? I can say nigga and shit.
Big say that you want.
Okay, so I just feel like I just feel like me personally, bro. I had to make a choice. It was like kind of like a sacrifice in a way because I feel like doing this shit here, it's like you can still be mentally there, but like your work ethic, all that shit like plays a part. And I found myself slowing down so much in that area, and I wasn't really doing shit. Like I was still writing music, but as far as like me doing my own shows and doing more shows and doing videos and all, like I'm more active with this shit now. I wasn't like that still in a relationship.
So before we get Father Abraham over here going, because he's ready to preach.
I got a lot of questions.
He's ready to preach, and we don't need no handkerchiefs out right now.
Right.
So my deal with that, with your response would be, so you know you're an artist. This you're not up in, you know what I'm saying? You know you're an artist already. When you finding that other person, she should bring balance, or that should be that should be a relatable topic that y'all having in the talking stage. It shouldn't be like, oh man, you're taking away from this or taking away from that. Oh, yo, we going out on them dates, you going to movies, you know, this is what I'm doing. You should be feeling her. It should be vibe. Shout out to the vibe guys. It should be a vibe to say where, man, either she gonna take away from what I'm doing, or she's gonna add to what I'm doing. So that's in the beginning. So I don't think it should be taken away like, oh, well, I'm doing too much of loving over here and then
point taken. But since you said that, my guilty part was we didn't have that understanding coming into a relationship.
Oh yeah, well, so
that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah,
at least for me, I didn't have a good understanding or miscommunicated some shit that I just off the muscle thought that she would
add to you. You know what I'm saying? Add to you.
Yeah,
I seen a post today and it's floating around like you automatically become an assistant. You know what I'm saying? When you start dating somebody, an entrepreneur.
Right.
Basically, you really do.
Right.
Like, you support my business, unless y'all both got businesses going, then you have to find that median in the middle and say, hey, you know, I'm going to support this. We're going to do it like this. But I feel like that conversation should be had, or it should be thrown up, you know, just try to feel your way.
It should.
Because I feel like the dude is a dictator, bro. Men are a dictator. Supposed to be.
Yeah, that's how you.
But a lot of men, sometimes they let social media go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it ain't like that. It ain't, and now like it ain't peak. Now it ain't peak.
You think that's
go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna go in because I'm gonna go in later on. But I just got a question just for what you said. You're like, we the dictator, the men's supposed to be the dictators. But in reality, bro, honestly, in a relationship, if your girl not happy, that's gonna ruin every damn thing else you're doing. Anyway,
it really is.
So
she's gonna let you know when she unhappy.
It really is.
You're gonna start finding yourself having debates and certain conversations. You like it's just gonna be draining to the point where you like, you know what, I've loved this person so much and I don't want to lose this person. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make this person happy. Every man has that intuition to make their woman want to be the king of their household.
Right.
But that journey in the beginning, bro, how many women really gonna actually like? How many dudes had these conversations in the beginning most times? Because if the woman don't do what you do or have ever chased anything, she's still never gonna fully understand what it is until you get into the relationship and she see how hard you're going and what you're trying to do. Right. Some will help. Some women will be able to do it if they got a more of a stable foundation in their life.
So
if
who
they like
going
us, trying to build a foundation and have the woman need to build one. The chance of that shit working, man, is
slim to none.
So my thing is,
conversation.
Those are the type of women that you are pursuing. Stop making excuses.
You go for the woman that's on your level, though. It's not that woman you pursuing. Like if you already got that, you trying to build something, but you really like this person. Like
you going for a woman that's on your level? No, you saying, dang, she look good. Come on with it. You're not doing it. You're not saying, oh, she looks like a lawyer. You're not saying it. You saying shorty look good, or you jumping in her DMs from wherever. You scrolling, you jumping in them DMs, and you saying, dang, she look good, or she looks approachable. She look like she'll open that door if I try to go through.
Okay.
So you're not saying that. You're not saying that she a teacher.
So if you see later with a suit on Instagram about her business, she don't post no half naked stuff, no nothing. This is not an Instagram model, whatever. She wearing suits and all that. You know you don't got your foundation together. You gonna shoot at this lady?
Nah.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Me personally,
you jumping in.
Me personally though, it's because I'm big on what he just said. Like, if I'm not straight, what the fuck can I really offer you?
Providers, bro.
Like, I don't know what I can offer you. Yeah. Like, what can you offer Oprah Winfrey?
You ain't going after Oprah, for one.
Hypothetically, she got her shit straight. She solidified. Like, if you going after, like you said, she ain't got to be Oprah, but like if she a lawyer,
okay, boom. No,
she solidified.
We can do.
And you work at motherfucking Albertsons.
We can do Oprah.
What you got to offer?
We can do. For one, we can do Oprah. For one, we meeting somewhere totally different. until them conversations start happening, saying like, okay, you do this, you do that. Dang, okay, you make a little money. I know I don't. So in her head too, bro, you gotta understand. You gotta wiggle your way around. It's not one. It's not one side.
Please
give me an example of wiggling your way around right now.
We talking. You throwing hints. Oh, this is what I'm doing now. I'm trying to do this, bro. Come on, everybody in here went to grade school. It's contact clues. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get my music off the ground. I'm trying to shoot this movie video. I'm trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she heard a lot of. She heard a lot of that trying. Okay, and she knows she got money. Either she gonna add to that. Or she gonna be like, you know what? That's crazy. Or you know,
what's your percentage? You think that the woman gonna hear you say all this and she gonna jump on for the responsibility to take care of you?
She's not gonna be hip.
Why do you want her to take care of you?
If you get with a girl that's stable, you don't got nothing. She finna pay for your music videos. You saying all this, and y'all finna become one. She might pay for. She gonna have to finance shit.
So she might pay for a music video. She might pay for a music video or two. But what are you doing as a man?
What you going after? You going after your goals outside of sex?
Oh, now you going after your goals,
bro.
She paid for two.
Sound good, like what you saying. She paid for two music.
Me personally, I just feel like if a woman is on her shit, like real life on her shit,
right?
She gonna want the same for a nigga to already come in.
We see it on social media every day, bro. Like they want to be rappers' girlfriends already.
So basically, okay, what you saying? You want a social media girl?
No, I'm saying in general. We see what most women are posting. It's the conversation every day on Instagram from everywhere.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna give you an example. You got all of us in this hole. Entrepreneurs got our shit straight.
Right.
Hypothetically, if anybody was, I don't know if anybody here is single or not, but hypothetically, if all of us in this hole single, and we got our shit straight, you meet a woman. She's working on shit, but she's not solidified like you is. You gonna want her to match your shit, or you still gonna go with it?
Most men are trying to help though.
Bro, my thing is, okay, so look, I understand that question, and I'm fit to answer that question wholeheartedly. Bro, honestly, bro, you already, when you trying to shoot at somebody, either you shooting at her, letting her know where you at, and if she shooting at you, she letting you know where she at. It's point blank. It's bottom line, bro.
But like it's always,
bro. It's about. I'm trying to show you stats. Valentine's Day come up and you just start talking to somebody, bro. It's not a question of what I'm gonna get you. I'm trying to show you I'm that nigga. I'm him.
Right.
Yeah, that sound good as hell when you see it out loud.
Yeah,
but in reality, they want them Valentine's Day roses in their hotel room. They want that teddy bear. They want that candy. They want to be.
So my thing is, so if you pursue her, why you not showing her that?
But that's not the question. We saying, can you successfully go after have a successful relationship 100% and be successful? If we talking about if you trying to build, you don't have money to do all this all the time.
You can't. I feel like you can't because, bro, like, I mean, okay, maybe you can because you just gave two different styles of women. Basically, is what you said.
What's the chances the one you met and you meet?
And it's plenty more. Because for one, I'm not hanging my hat on social media girls, bro.
Nah,
that be the thing. For majority of the time, you meet somebody in a store, at a party, somebody that you knew a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So they already really know where you at.
Are you going to a party? I'm just asking the question. No, I'm just making a point.
Nah, I don't go.
When you this is going back to the career stuff. You really super. No, listen. You really super locked in. Like what I mean on another level, which this level is hard to explain to people if you haven't done it. It's very hard to explain it, bro. Like it is not making an excuse about saying a girl will bring you down. But for me, if you 100%, 1000% into what you're doing, bro, it's like. I don't want to leave. Sometimes I don't even want to leave the house. That's speaking for me. I'm single and I feel like sometimes I do want a girlfriend because I'm like, damn, I miss for certain moments. I want to have a girlfriend. But
I'm just like you.
But the responsibility, on
the same thing.
Because think about it, bro.
Leave the house. Like,
but think about this. Think about that. I'll make a point. I want to take my career to LA. I met this girl in Dallas at a party, wherever I met at. It might have been good. We had these conversations. She don't want to uproot and leave. But I know for my career and what I'm trying to do, I need to go where it's happening at.
Right.
That whole conversation. Some men will say, "I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna just put my whole thing on." I've seen it happen all the time. 10 years go by, they break up with the girl. They break up. Damn, I wish I would have did this.
Right.
I wish. You don't have no restraints when you're single. Is what I'm saying. You can't uproot and just leave because you have a family.
Yeah.
You can't just
still saying. But my thing is,
like it's certain boundaries.
You can't do certain things.
My thing with that is, bro, you gonna make excuses all the way until you can't make no more, or unless you settle and get rich and then be like, yeah, I could do whatever. Yeah, you don't know how many more blessings that you missed before that. So that's what I mean.
Your career is your blessing, Will. Like in your mind, like nothing else matters. No family. Most times, nothing matters but my career right now because this is gonna help me take care of a family.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Sometimes I want a girl. Don't nothing.
That's where I'm at right now.
It's only at nighttime. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes that's the only time I want a girlfriend because it's too much responsibility.
Right.
You can buy ass if that's just the urge.
But you know when I miss affection? You know when I miss affection? Bro, I'm gonna tell you outside of the sex part. When I miss affection, when I see somebody that has a successful relationship, I'm like, are they with their girl? They doing having those little moments. I'm like, damn. I wish I had that. But whenever I'm not seeing it, I'm kind of like, and I'm really locked in what I'm doing. I don't want that because some days I don't want to talk. A relationship, you're going to have to talk once a day, 2 a day, whatever it is. You got to make that person happy. And you trying to make a person happy. They may not already be happy on her own.
Yeah. Like, bro, it's a balance. It's a balance, bro.
Exactly. So you don't know if she had that balance yet.
Me personally, I didn't have the balance to do both. Like, I couldn't focus on doing both because when I'm doing this shit here, the relationship shit,
right?
Don't get me wrong, that shit is a beautiful thing.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like,
you don't think having that partner with you know, you don't think that partner. So you doing everything. You doing everything by yourself.
It's not that. It's just
it gotta be the right one.
That and
how do you know if you don't pursue it?
I did pursue it, motherfucker. What you mean, bro?
Well, we never said not pursue a relationship. I was saying why we think that. I'm saying I made my choice was I think in my opinion for me. I like to lock in on a different level because I've had to get there and put on my life where I didn't care about nothing else.
When you real life locked in, me personally, I have to do this shit here because I realize like I really have to show myself what the fuck I can do. Like I know I can do this shit. It's time for me to show this shit. And when this relationship shit wasn't balanced right with this shit, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta choose yourself first, bro. You gotta choose yourself.
So everybody Nipsey quoted up in this hoe. So everybody want to quote Nipsey. So you don't think Lauren London elevated Nipsey to get where he wanted to be?
No.
You don't think he pushing? You don't think he was pushing her? You don't think she was pushing him at all?
No, because Nipsey was already doing this shit.
He was that nigga in Cali. He been a nigga in Cali before he met Nipsey.
He was already doing this. Bro, he would never got Lauren. Man, come on, bro.
Bro, Lauren was already on, bro. Lauren ain't talking no regular nigga. What regular nigga she talking to?
Nipsey was already making a name for himself before he got to her.
Thank you.
You said what?
He was already making a name
for himself.
He was already known in the streets, though.
I'm saying like making a name as far as like stardom how he got before he passed away. But everybody already knew who the fuck he was. Bro, everybody know who the nigga was already.
He getting street money already.
The nigga got recognized by Dr. Dre long ago, early stage. You think nobody knew him?
Yeah, who cares about that? On social media, pushing his career. His girl is what's elevating his.
How? He never even promoted.
So you finna sit here and say Lauren London.
He don't even promote the relationship.
So you finna sit here and say Lauren. Hold on. So you finna sit here and say Lauren London elevated Nip.
I'm saying in a relationship aspect.
They weren't even in a relationship.
We're not talking about. Oh, she put him on.
They weren't even in a relationship though, bro. Like if you look at his interviews, he didn't come off as like they was in a relationship.
What was it? A situation.
It was something, but it wasn't solidified, goddamn. It wasn't solidified.
And Lauren London not even, to me, I feel like Lauren London is big. We all know who she is, but at the same time, Nipsey been big already in California. Before they even together from Crenshaw, from the streets. Even when I lived there, before I even knew about that relationship, when I lived in LA, bro, everybody, you can't go nowhere without knowing Nipsey in California, bro.
Exactly.
California's the biggest market, bro. So if people know you in California, people will listen to you almost anywhere, bro.
Especially on that coast.
Especially on that coast.
Dumb Kennedy don't get a lot of love there. You have
Nipsey big in the streets, bro. I'm talking about he's big in the streets.
That nigga's a street nigga.
And realistically, people didn't start listening to Nipsey till he died.
I'm saying on that coast. I'm saying on that coast. People knew who he was on the West Coast.
You said they'll listen to you anywhere.
Then I said on that coast. I changed it on that coast. People listen anywhere on that coast.
He did, bro. Like the Larry June nigga, you have to really be like a vibe type of person to listen. Exactly. He from L.A. He big in L.A.
I heard of Larry June.
He on the dumb way. It's the same thing. But say something significant happen, or he get with a social media person. Stock gonna go up, bro. Somebody that's always in the tabloid, just like Moneybag and Ivory. Same thing. It's the same exact thing.
But that's still not the question of at hand. We're not saying that they can't be in relationships. We saying
I'm saying it ain't bringing Moneybag career down.
And Moneybag is already on and rich before he met her. These are good examples.
And I'm not sitting here saying a relationship bring my career down. I'm saying
he said you won't be 100% in your.
Yes, I want to be all in with my shit.
She met him already up Moneybag. You already, so you can't come in and say nothing.
Like, bro, my nigga, kudos to anybody who in a relationship still doing they shit, but my nigga, everybody not the same. Everybody mindset is not the same.
I mean, that's cool, bro. I know people be on some, I'm super locked in, but I'm saying don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't knock it till you try. You saying
I tried it.
You saying you didn't try it, but hey, that ain't the right one.
So that's different aspects. Then
you're not gonna try. You're not gonna try to marry every. You're not gonna try to marry every girl that you talk to.
Nah, hell no.
But you also don't want to keep dating though. You like that's what I'm saying about being locked in. That takes energy and time to keep trying. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Like
so that's what you're saying, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Like I put in
time and energy.
Yeah, I put in too much
energy, bro.
Yeah, I put in too much energy right here. So I said, fuck all that shit right now. I'm just focused on this shit here.
Women tell you every day, bro.
Because when I put a lot of focus in this shit,
they tell you every day what they want.
My nigga,
you be hung up on social media.
If you real life want that family shit, like nigga, I feel like you gotta practice that shit like before you even jump into that shit again. For me personally, like I gotta be mentally
like you said,
right for that shit again.
You gotta have a balance.
Like nigga, that's a lot of energy, bro. Like, and then if y'all live together, hypothetically, like nigga, you gotta come home every day. You gotta leave this shit alone and real life be daddy or husband, whatever the fuck you is.
The same person, nigga, they can help you get to where you going.
I ain't saying she didn't help me. I'm saying my perspective of just the man in general.
Yeah,
the energy and the balance
all that
as
you
a
have to
man.
do.
I got a question.
I have to balance all that shit, bro. Like,
what you got, Queen? Before we wrap it up.
Now you gotta go a little more because I got questions. This is a topic that everybody that's going after anything, starting a business, whatever, can relate to. So I just have a question. So do you feel like being in a relationship, just from that aspect, it's like, can you? When I mean 100% locked in, 100% locked in mean making them changes, starting over from scratch at any given time, going after what you go 100% into your goal. That's what I mean about certain things. Can you uproot and do that if you're in a relationship? Her whole family here. You ain't on, but you know if you go there, this could be the potential. If you just get where you need to be, this could work, and it could not work. You got to take that risk and that chance. When you got a relationship, you can't do certain shit, bro. If you're going to be with a person, it's going to put a dent in, or she going to go with it. It's the only option.
That was a conversation you had when you start talking to her. You not saying it.
Not always the conversation. You don't know you're going to move to this place, Will. You cannot always talk about that in the beginning,
How come you not talking? Exactly. How come you not?
Because stuff happened in your career along the way, bro. You might be like, it may not be the same in the beginning.
How you not having a conversation with somebody that you're talking to?
And what if you
saying that, I might go to L.A. That's dumb.
And what if you do have a conversation?
I need to go to L.A.
Hold on, but what if you do have a conversation with motherfucker and y'all
then that ain't the one. That's point blank.
You gonna leave the relationship and go for your goals 1,000%?
Yeah, if you need to go to LA, yes, it's proven, bro. Sometimes it is proven. That was
my question. I said, will you do that?
Yes, I would do that. Yes, if bro, because
if it ain't no guarantee, you're not gonna do it.
Because eventually she will see.
If it ain't no guarantee, you're not gonna do it. It's gonna be, you're gonna think long and super hard. You're not finna do the upper root.
Yes, bro, it's possible. You don't know. Like you said, every situation is different, right?
Right.
So if you see me going, say, hey, this is what I have to do for myself. Either she see it in you and say like, okay, yeah, I'm on board, or she don't. Then it's on to the next person. How you gonna say you don't want to keep dating? You're not gonna get married on the first. You're not. It ain't no love at first sight out
here. But it is love at first sight. If you said technically, some people have fell in love at first sight.
Yeah, and when right,
and that shit weird. I don't know about all that shit.
For me, that's I ain't gonna lie. That's what I don't believe in that shit. Because I know me, I don't want to do all that dating. That's gonna have to happen for me. I'm gonna have to see it and be like,
I have to realize
you're gonna be my wife.
I only see that shit in the movies.
Yeah, bro. I be feeling like majority of that shit be internal for you. Because I mean, like. It ain't like you saying, it didn't happen. I want to go to Atlanta. She didn't go. I wanted to go to LA.
But that has happened. That has happened. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah,
like,
then they ain't the one.
I'm not saying that's not what you're saying is true. The question is, can you be 1,000% successful in your career and be in a relationship? That's not saying if that's a girl you're with. I just feel like, bro, like I wouldn't have made a lot of the choices, a lot of the jumps starting over 3 times where if I had a girlfriend. I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
I wanted to be with my son, mama, my oldest son. I wanted to be with her. I tried everything in my power to get her to come to school. I tried to say, I want to move to LA. I want to do this. But I couldn't blame her for not wanting to go because I made a choice. Right now, I think I sacrificed. I lost a potential family I could have had because of that. I'm not saying that. That's just my perspective on saying I wouldn't have been able to have the shit I do because if I go out there with no money, bro, I got to think about it. I'm going to have to take time away from my career because I got to provide for my family if they come across the country with me. All my girl, if she with me, she don't know nobody, we don't know nobody. I gotta give her that time. She don't got no friends. I gotta put more time into her too to make her happy, or it's gonna bring friction. That's what I mean about that. I've done that on a certain level, bro.
That sacrifice.
Yeah, good. And all them stories ain't sex stories either. Them dummy missions sometimes. Yeah, you're not going out there with no fucking financials, nothing. That is
but how many people have done that?
You saying that?
A lot of motherfuckers done that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going out there 1,000%. I'm chasing my dreams. Yeah, and now
you said it's dummy mission. You've never done it. You can't say something's a dummy mission. Sometimes you just gotta go, bro. It's a good feeling, an intuition that you get, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. And you need money to pay for everything.
Yeah, but if you know your own grind, you can make a way and try to make some money if it's just you. It's a simpler way to do it if it's just you. If you can do that, so it's not a dummy mission.
Majority of the times, people are going out there taking L's. I bet you the facts show. more people going
to LA. A bunch of reasons.
More people going to LA, Atlanta, all the big. They going out there, New York, to chase the fashion. More people going out there taking more L's than win.
You know why they take L's?
All them success stories, bro, ain't success.
Do you know why they take L's? Because I've been around these people. Do you know why some of them take L's? I've been around women. Some out there go for the wrong shit. They go out there and want to party too much. They go out there and get sidetracked. I'm just making a point. I'm not saying you're right or you're wrong. I'm just saying they go with the right intention, but when they get down there, they getting caught up in all the other shit. I met a bunch of girls I work with. That's the same way they had to go back home from getting pregnant from focusing on the wrong shit, getting into the underworld. It's a lot of dark shit in LA. I'm just speaking about LA from my experience there. I never went out. I went out one time in LA and I got to accomplish a whole bunch of shit. I'm not rich, but I made money and I invested into shit that I'm doing. I went out there with 1 month's rent. You can't say it's a dummy mission. I moved to Atlanta. I knew one person in Atlanta when I went. I got into film, taking a chance on something else and found my career. I found my calling. It's not a dummy mission. It's an intuition that everybody don't get. I wouldn't have been able to make them jumps if I had a family. I had the conversation you said, and you're right. She wasn't the one for me. Exactly. But I made the sacrifice. That's why I say I don't think you could be in a relationship and try to go after you and do certain things by being in a relationship. That's why I speak from experience.
So in music, years. So, but that's cool. That's cool for you. There's millions of people out here.
You can't, bro.
In the stat show. We gonna go by stats.
And then if you in a relationship,
what's the percentage?
If you in a relationship, bro, it's
I'm pretty sure it's lopsided.
Hold on.
You ain't got no win, ain't lost.
But even if you is in a relationship and she do understand your career field,
right? And
what if she like try to get in the way of your art?
And she ain't the one. We not fit to go around.
You make it sound so simple until it's not that simple. I'll say when you in love with
somebody. It is, bro. Eventually she'll find if it's like that, bro, she'll find her way back. If she didn't, she wasn't the one. Point blank. Period.
You're right. That sound great. That sound like a movie too.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. That's why we create.
Like, what if your girl? What if your girl say be like, hell no, you can't do that movie scene in there naked, half naked with a bitch, and y'all look like y'all finna fuck.
Nah, he'll do that.
It's just
business.
I think
he'll do that.
It's just business.
Because that's just part of the craft.
For one, it's part of the business, bro. Like, for one, you gotta stop. I don't make excuses. For one, and your girl or the significant other, they have to know you. Just like you gotta know them. Tell me, I gotta make time to make her happy. Blah blah blah. All that. Yeah, you learning your girl or you know your girl to make her happy.
But I got a question.
You saying, well, she ain't happy these every day. Well, why?
But when you met your girl, was you going after? Say for instance, I'm just this not even just you about you. Say for instance, you met your girl in college, whatever the case may be. You didn't have a specific career that it's gonna take so much more of your time. You met her at a point in your life where it wasn't chasing a career at that time. So you already built that time up with her. Now 4 years go by, you get a career. Then she's been built up time with you to understand you and know you. So then it's more likable for that probably to work.
Yeah. So that can work. So time dictates it. Duh, that's you find it. That's like I said earlier when you asked the question earlier. That was the conversation you had. What conversation you having? That.
You didn't have that conversation about a career you didn't have when you met her because you didn't have that career. That's what I was doing.
How come not? You asking them questions. No.
Because he said something about when I had brought up miscommunication at the end, that's just something that I didn't come in a relationship with. So he was just picking back up.
Because I'm saying, bro, come on. You not meeting no girl. Y'all not talking about nothing every day. You saying, oh, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm trying to do. I said it earlier. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I want to do. And maybe that may not work. Rapping ain't work. Basketball may not work. Everybody ain't gonna make it to the NBA. Okay, what else you doing? Okay, your girl want to do fashion. Fashion may not work. In New York, what else you doing?
But
in the meantime, in between time, that creates chemistry.
But what does that have to do with
the chemistry creates? The chemistry creates what y'all developing in the middle, bro. So that lets you know if she's gonna follow you to chase your dream. Okay, yeah, you going to the league. How you gonna go to practice?
I'm a little lost because
I'm a little lost too.
You make great analogies, but I'm just lost on the topic. Is just, do you think when you meet your girl from the beginning, you know your career, what you're trying to do from the beginning, not you building this. You have a career. You're trying to build.
You just said like he trying to do a whole bunch of different shit. You meet a girl, she don't fucking know
you do film.
You just said in the beginning you had them type of conversations.
Exactly. So either she see your Instagram. She see something. You're not going to say, yeah.
I wasn't speaking off Instagram. I'm talking about if you just naturally meet her in public.
Meet social media. That's what he's saying.
I'm talking about in general too, and social media, because I don't go anywhere to meet a bunch of girls all the time. Because I'm like, I feel like for me, I'm not a partying person like that.
So how do you know if you're not meeting a lot of girls?
Because I'm telling you, because in the beginning of my career, I knew what career I wanted when I went to Atlanta. I'm telling you, I had that conversation about a relationship. Right. And along the way, I met women along the way, and I'm like, this shit just ain't gonna work because I can't give them the proper time. Because the way I lock in, from what I seen other people make it, when I hear
that story, they lock in. So basically, that's what you hang.
It's hard to explain to people, bro. You hanging your hat on the past. It's the past. That's one girl.
It's the future.
That wasn't the one girl I said. I met girls along the way. Most of the times, bro, women in the everybody is selfish in their own way. Mm-hmm. But women, bro, they got it. It's not like that. Like I said, you built up time in a relationship. I'm talking about somebody that I know my career is when I meet you. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, you're not talking about I've been going to school for 2 or 3 years and we talked about other shit and then you get a career along the way. Mm-hmm. So of course she's not gonna leave you then. That's different. I'm talking about when you're trying to build from the beginning.
She wouldn't know what you're doing. You talking about going to school, all that. She wouldn't know what you're doing.
I'm just making points as a
she wouldn't know you. Oh yeah, I know Chris, he do this, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, now she trying to pursue him or leave the door open. Now I know what I know she digging me. Yo, come on.
I'm just saying now it's a lot easier for me to get a girl and be like, I want to be in a relationship than it was in the beginning when I was really trying to like.
Yeah, because you figured yourself out.
Because I'm like, I need this time. I can't.
And you tuned in. You were young. You got your shit straight. Like now, hypothetically, if I was to be in a relationship again, like.
She ain't got no choice.
So yeah, like you got to respect this.
So my thing.
You already know what you're doing. And you already know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So my thing is,
I'm in full stride. You got to respect this shit.
So this is what y'all giving to the viewers. You need to make it in order to be in a relationship.
No.
What are we talking about?
No. For me, it's a lot easier because I can dictate my own situation.
Now I can, in a way say that. You know what I mean? But
what is in a way?
Because,
the way
bro,
is,
like.
And what's making it? What you mean, financially?
But no. In your career. Because that's what we're talking about. So basically, you need to be, you need to make it in your career.
No.
You need to be going.
No. It seemed that way.
What's the question?
No, wait. Wait, it seemed that way because of the simple fact of the example I just gave you for myself.
There's no seeming. That's the question.
No, you just piggyback off my answer that I just gave you.
No, I didn't. I said
you just said, so you got to make it in order to be in a relationship. You said some shit like that.
That's exactly what I said, verbatim.
Nah, I just feel like you got to be. You trying to like build. It's hard to have a relationship. You trying to build your shit up. You trying to really build, bro. Because really, here business. When you run a company, bro, it's a lot more on your shoulders. No, I'm saying I'm sticking by my answer. I've been saying it. I'm saying is the difference is like you basically his own company, basically.
Yeah,
right.
It's his own company. No side job, no none of that. I'm not saying him as general. I'm just saying as some artists, it's all they doing. If they ain't got the money on their way building up, bro, it's hard to have a relationship. So your money not going on dates. It's
so at the same time, fuck all that. If you don't even have a career field, but you fucked up as a human being of a man, why not just get your shit straight before you even tackle another relationship?
That's not the question. I want to stay on the question.
100%.
He's saying, can you be 1,000% in your career? You in the career. You in the career. I'm in the career. Can you be 1,000% in your career and have a relationship?
I say no.
You say no. I said, do you have to be successful?
I
make it simple. I make it real simple. I say, do you have to make it? So what is your yes to say, okay, you know what? Bro, I'm gonna start dating. No, what is your say? You know what? I'm gonna start dating. I feel like I'm where I need to be. I made.
Oh yeah, when I don't have to I can turn down certain movies. I can do certain things. I can dictate my own schedule. Right now, I'm like all over the place because I got to make sure I get this. You make it right until I make it to the situation where I can dictate my schedule.
Exactly. Exactly what I just said.
I say.
Yeah, I
say make it. I say make it.
So then that's still my answer. I say make it. But that's my take on this topic.
So that's pretty wild for everybody out there who's trying to be an entrepreneur, photographers, photographers.
I don't know.
But
music artists.
Bro, but that's not fair to say, bro, because like everybody in different careers. But motherfuckers probably got different answers though. Like photographers, nigga, you could be a fucking swimmer or something.
That's still being 1,000% in your career.
It's 1,000%, but
I know a lot of entrepreneurs, bro. They do a lot of shit in entertainment, and they don't have relationships, or they had one and they broke up because it's the time. I gotta do this. They time. If they not into the same shit. If they not into the same shit.
And everybody ain't broadcasting they relationship like that. We talking about.
No,
I'm just speaking for people that I've met along the way.
And they might still have, and they might have a girl. They might not. But I'm pretty
I see a lot of actors that just be single. Then you see them, boom, they pop up, they got a girlfriend now. They already established. It's easy to be able to dictate.
Or they ready to come public. They've been talking for so long.
Mm-hmm. It's no right or wrong to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It just fucked up that,
what y'all saying?
It takes shit.
You have to make it today.
To make it so you can dictate your situation, bro. Like
because it takes away your
and
career.
if you set and established and you meet a girl, then it's different.
You said y'all saying the relationship.
It do in the beginning. If she don't understand what you're trying to do, it do.
If that's a if. That's a if.
It do, bro.
That's a if.
That was the reason why we came up with the topic.
That's a if she don't, but majority of the time
it do, bro. But like if you make it, like nigga, I could be like, shit, I'm I made it. Nigga, I ain't made it no way yet. But I got a question. Come on, bro.
I got a question for you. And this is just, we can end it on this or whatever, however y'all want to end it.
Nah, we going to keep the shit going.
Nah, we going to wrap it up.
We got to do one more episode. But I got to say, just, and I don't want to make it about you, but I can only, because you sitting here. So I got a question. So,
bro, if you know regular people, just ask the question.
I can't, because it's more, it's like, okay, so if you meet a girl, I'll just say you.
Okay.
You meet a girl you've been with for 2 or 3 years. Y'all built up all this time, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. She didn't have to help you build up a career thing because y'all already made it at the same level. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Y'all made it at the same level for the most part. Mm-hmm. And she known you to work. Mm-hmm. So if say, for instance, if you wanted to go start a whole new career, you're going to drop everything else. Take no kids on that, just a girl. You're going to drop everything what she used to and say, I'm finna go after this 100%. I'm not finna do no side, no jobs, no nothing, no other shit. This is really what I want to do. And for me to accomplish and get to this goal, I know I can make money while, but I got to go put 1,000% more time into this because I know what I could get out of this. Do you think that she's going to be happy with that, or your relationship is going to last? How long do you think it's going to last? If you're not able to keep that, maintain, giving them money, helping do certain other things, you think that relationship is going to last? Honestly.
Why did you say giving them money?
No, I'm just throwing shit in there.
I don't think it'll last long.
Giving them money.
Because that's what the perspective I'm coming from. I was trying to word it in a way like.
I don't think it'll last long.
Why give your take? We would love to hear it. Wouldn't y'all love to hear it?
It's different when you building from scratch. Like
it is different. Bro. Like if she was with you, like coming up through the mud and all that shit, then y'all deserve. Like it's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But like,
come on, give it to us, because you on the fence with them. So go on, jump over.
My nigga, like, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, met each other halfway there, like he said, but it's. In a way, I'm gonna say stagnant. Like you there halfway, but not all the way.
He didn't say stagnant. He said y'all on the same level.
Same level, but okay. If y'all on the same level, do that mean that y'all went somewhere with it, or like y'all just still right here in the center?
Nah, I'm saying you went somewhere with it. Like it climbed, like y'all did good. You was already say you already was working. You had a steady income. Just say that as an example, and then you get ready to say, I don't want to do none of this shit no more. And you break out what she's used to.
With her.
Yeah, when she break out what she's used to, like I said, going on trips, doing certain things, like, well, I'm going to have to sacrifice. I'm not working on them jobs because I'm not really happy.
Right.
But she's used to this certain thing.
Right.
And you break it all off, like everything, like I can't do it. The chances of staying is fucking likely slim to none. I'm not really happy with this shit. When I met you had a job, it's different, bro. It's just different. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Slim to none. I have to go chase that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go chase that.
And do you really want to start over after 3 or 4 years? If you do talk to somebody, eventually, it's still gonna be like,
happens.
damn, it ain't even.
Life happens, bro. Life happens. With y'all career, life happens. So you got to look at it in the same aspect.
I'm with him on that.
When you looking at it, life happens. Life happens. So in the same aspect, if you chasing dreams, all them knows, life happens. So if you got to break up or you got to do what you need to do, to pursue your 1,000%, that's just what you have to do. I'm saying it's not feasible.
What would you do?
I just told him. He asked me. Would you?
He feel like all this shit is an excuse basically. So he gonna do what makes him happy.
Like I don't make it. For one, I don't make excuses, bro. Everything will work. We not talking about no miracles. We're not talking about none of that.
So you don't feel like. So you don't feel like you have to make it first in order to have this.
Or get established enough to be in a relationship.
Or get established enough. To be in a relationship.
So
exactly, but I said exclude.
Answer the question.
That's why I said exclude all that. You're going after a goal and a dream. You've always wanted to do no jobs and nothing. Right. This is what you want to do. You're not doing right.
Realistically, bro, you have to have some type of financial income.
No, that's not always the case. Now you don't want to answer the question. Answer the question, Will.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? See, his girl, not his girl, but in general, and the guy in his situation, he's used to working. So when she met him, he gonna keep a job. So
and why wouldn't you? I mean,
all of that.
Right. Take away the fucking job. Say you didn't have no job.
Bro, y'all keep going around the question. I said yes. I would go after, bro. I'm going. If I was to make it to the league.
So you with us? So you with us?
He said he was able to make it to the league.
So you is with us right here on this shit.
No, I don't think you gotta fucking make it. No, that's wrong.
He just said if I go to the league, that's not even a come on, Will.
Bro,
that's a given.
You just said the league. What the?
That's a But real talk before we wrap it up, I know we could go on. I'm gonna just say this. I would do my
because y'all cry me a river when
bro. You just said the league, so therefore you is in the same boat with us.
I'm not.
Because if you go into the league, that means you is excluding everything out.
It's not an excuse. It's a fact. Somebody that's done it, bro.
That is a real life fact.
I don't create.
That is full life focus.
I'm gonna tell you why, Will. You know me personally. I call me weird, people around call me whatever. But when you've seen such situations where some days I may not come out the fucking room. I'm not making an excuse. I'm saying, and for me, some days, for whatever going on in my career, we might get a note from somewhere that's took off idea, shit like that. That shit, for a person that's developed and wrote all this shit and come up with it, in my mind, that shit could really fuck me up mentally. I don't want to talk today or tomorrow. I might not want to talk for a fucking week. Right. But if you got a relationship,
you have to do that.
That's what I mean about like certain sacrifices. All that shit is like, that's what I mean about like for me.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm a nigga that's big on space, my own time. Need space. I want to get up and leave when I fucking want to without
that's
saying where I'm
going.
I don't want to answer my phone every fucking 4 minutes if I don't answer the first time. I don't want to do none of that shit.
You a great relationship guy and a steady guy. Like he always gonna bring. We all know we're gonna keep some money coming in.
I don't want to. Me personally, I don't want to do it no more right now because I've been through that already.
Exactly, both of y'all.
Like that shit, that drains you a lot.
It's proven.
It's proven. Yeah. That's why I feel like this now. That's why I feel like this now.
Right.
Have you ever? I'm sorry. How much time we got left?
And that is no shade.
We got like 2 minutes. Say for instance, we got 2 minutes. Give you 2 minutes.
Cause he just wanted.
No. Because I'm speaking from real experience, bro. Like I've been on this journey where it's just me nigga. Like I understand. Like while I've went on so like.
So why do you harp on that? Why you don't anytime anything about relationship, all girls, all females? Because we always talk about that. Why even harp on that if you know that ain't what you trying to do?
Well, it's not harping on. It's a topic for today. It's not me harping on it.
Well, we talk about it. We usually do. I mean, we can go in.
If we talking about the topic,
I know some videos, some late nights where you'd have been like, yeah, bro, because this is what.
If we talking about it, I don't come to you randomly and say, damn, damn, this is why I'm in a relationship. If it's in the context of the conversation.
Or sometimes you be like, yeah, bro, I wouldn't do that because she'll just take away from.
If it comes up, like it's not like I just be like, nigga. Most time, you know what we doing? We trying to get money, or we trying to like get a deal, or whatever it is, or we writing. Mm-hmm. So for me, it's just one of the things where I always use stuff as examples because I just understand like the shit. The next, bro. To not be doing anything else and literally say I'm gonna dedicate 1,000%. Like every time I wake up, every minute of the day is going toward this shit. Mm-hmm. That type of lock in, and there's very few people that can lock in like that. That's why, it's hard to even be around regular life again. You see how it was when I came back from LA. It was very hard for me to even be any type of to norms. It took me months to come back to that.
Right.
So it's a different level. You can't really explain it to somebody really like do it to see for themselves. It's like shit is just.
I mean, realistic. Like okay, so we rapping.
Yeah, we can rap.
Realistically, that's your job. Realistically, rapping, that's your career. Mm-hmm. Career is a job. If you know you don't
but go ahead.
Same thing. If you don't get nothing out of, if you party, if I go to bar, if I go to this party, or if I kick it with this person, or if I kick it with them, every day, kicking it. I'm not saying relationship. I'm saying just kicking it. So now we're gonna go to that. You saying that's taken away, you know what I'm saying, from what you doing.
Yeah. In my mind.
Yeah, if
you saying you can't do that? You can't have a sociable life without.
No.
It's very hard. You can. It's very, to me, I think it's hard.
Both of y'all, sometimes I just want to close down. Sometimes I'm just in the room. Boom, boom. You locked in.
You got to be able to have the freedom. I guess that's the way we worded it. The freedom you get from going after your goals and your dreams to not being reliable for another person. That maybe I should have worded it probably like that.
Yes, because when you get freedom in doing this shit here.
But it's not freedom. It's really making it.
But you got a responsibility if you're in a relationship.
It's really making it.
But I'm saying though, like what he said, like you can get up and do anything you fucking want to without hearing this shit. This shit take a toll on your ass sometimes. Bro,
not all the time.
Not all the time, bro.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Bro, if I just want to write if I want to write a song about an old friend or some shit and she don't like it.
Oh, you can't do that because, it's just how it go.
It's just how
it go. It's just how it go. You got to pay taxes. It's just how it go.
But why would I want to do this shit again? I can't even express myself. Like, I take this shit serious. Like, this shit is art.
Right.
You're not going to tell me what I can't do about this shit. Nigga, this is self-expression.
And by being an artist, you can't just do what you want to do. Even when you made it, you can't just do what you want to do. And we all know that. Single?
No, I'm talking about
relationship wise. You can do what you want.
I'm talking about regarding
relationship.
I'm talking about regarding to just being an artist. I ain't talking about all the extra shit. I'm talking about just being an artist.
Right.
If she gets in the way from me trying to express my art,
why would she get in the way though?
Bro, you would have some women like that.
Most.
You would have
women are selfish in their own way, bro. They seeing shit, they influenced by a lot of shit that's going around, bro.
Watch when y'all motherfuckers, watch when y'all ass get y'all big time breakout movie.
It's coming. The movie coming. The movie.
Oh, I'm already single.
No, I'm saying. You see yourself in them theaters on them motherfucking what's them thing that they call when you walking in the movie theater? They see your movie right here.
Yeah.
Them pictures, all that shit is a different time now. Yeah. Like, nigga, you can't move if you in a relationship. Like, nigga, she gonna want you to respect on a whole different level because now she knows, like, this shit is big now. So if you allow her to get in the way of some shit that you gotta do.
Everybody don't see the vision, bro, whether they want to or not sometimes.
My nigga.
Everybody don't get lucky.
Nigga, that shit, bro.
She need to see the vision.
Bro.
So basically, y'all, what they saying, she need to see the vision.
You gotta see the vision.
Quinn, tell us how the people can find you.
Man, you can find me on Instagram at Demond Rogers _DEMUND_Rogers ROGERS. That's on all streaming platforms. Okay. Facebook.
Anything on Apple Music?
Twitter. Yeah, I'm working on this project. I just released this new record with Westside Boogie.
Okay. Make sure y'all go download Black Sitcom as well.
Yeah, and I'm doing my own shows again. Like I said, we just did the Davies. Now I got my own show. What's that? February 26th.
Coming up on
Saturday.
February 26th. Okay.
Yep. And then after that, I got another big ass show. I can't really speak on that yet because he's not allowing me to right now.
Okay.
But
y'all make sure y'all look out for my boy, man. Go follow him on all, and we love to have you.
Thank you for coming.
For sure.
I'm glad.
For sure. I kind of feel like you put me on the spot with the relationship shit. We got to talk about sports and rap and all that shit. We got to talk about sports and music, niggas.
Nigga, we got to, man. You got to come back, man, and kick it with us. Trey, you got anything?
No, I like this shit. This shit fire, bro. And I finally got to meet him. Like, you post him all the time.
I do,
and shit like that. And he already told me about you before, bro. So
my brother.
I see you, my nigga. Like, if I see him, I see you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I want to shout out my boy Jamarcus James, man, for the Dream hoodie, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him.
Mm-hmm.
Dream, do right, even amongst madness, man. That's his handle on Instagram, man.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for tuning in for Rinse the Soccer Podcast. And we out.
We out.